Evening is a special time. The world slows down, the sky grows darker, and I turn on a warm lamp, pick up my brushes, and dive into painting. It's my way of pausing, being present, and listening to my thoughts. As the day fades away, I let go of everything that's been happening and simply focus on the process in front of me. Not every day is easy. Sometimes emotions feel overwhelming and it's hard to see the way forward. But when I paint, I feel the tension fade away with each stroke of the brush. It's like the paper absorbs my worries and the colors bring me a sense of peace. Painting for me is an outlet, a space to express what I'm feeling and release the weight that builds up throughout the day. Creativity helps me feel free and bring balance to my life when I need it the most. The past few weeks have been especially difficult for me. I've realized that my need to control everything around me has grown stronger over the years. The more painful experience I've had, the more I've tried to control situations to avoid being hurt again. But this constant need to fix everything is exhausting and takes away my inner peace. Now I'm facing a situation that challenges my need for control. I had to make the painful decision to step away in order to protect myself, even though it broke my heart. Without mutual effort and the willingness to truly be present, it was too much for me to carry on that way. My inner voice keeps telling me to fix things, to take charge, to make everything better. But I've realized that I can't control someone else's feelings, choices, or their readiness to be in my life. So I've decided to let go and give space for things to happen naturally. Letting go hasn't been easy. It feels strange and uncomfortable, and I still catch myself wanting to take control. But during this time, creativity has been my safe space. It allows me to be honest with myself, to express everything I'm feeling, and to release the weight of those emotions. I've been thinking a lot how to handle all the changes in my life, and I've come to understand that I don't need to control everything. For the past 20 years, I've had to rely on myself, which created this habit of always trying to manage everything around me. But when I sit down to paint, I see that not everything can be controlled, and that's where the freedom comes in. The paint might spill, the brush might go in an unexpected direction, and the picture takes on a life of its own. Learning to let the process guide me in art has taught me that sometimes I need to let go in life too. This journey has shown me that the constant need to control everything only adds to the anxiety. But I've also learned something else in this process. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting the process and allowing life to unfold naturally. I believe that when both people are ready and willing to meet halfway, beautiful things can happen. For now, I'm focusing on finding peace within myself and embracing the freedom of not having to control everything. Creativity has become the place where I can learn to let go, where my emotions and struggles find an outlet and become part of the process. In this process, I'm learning to trust life again and accept that not everything can be controlled. And that's a lesson I want to carry with me into every area of my life. I want to remind everyone who is going through a hard time right now. Let yourself slow down. Find time for something that brings you peace and joy. It could be anything: painting, listening to music, or just taking a walk. Letting go isn't about losing control. It's about gaining peace. By giving ourselves and others space, we open the door for growth and understanding. Sometimes we need to stop and allow ourselves to feel. And in that process, you might discover new strength. It's important to give ourselves space, to let go of control, and trust that everything will unfold as it should. And so, the evening becomes something special. It's not just the end of the day. It's a moment when I can gather my thoughts, open my paints, and simply be. There's a kind of magic in that, in the way that letting go of control and embracing the process can bring peace. Sometimes it's not about having everything figured out. It's about being present, letting the brush guide you, and finding beauty in the uncertainty.
I've been running round in circles, chasing my tail and lost my way, seeking shelter in different corners, never finding a place to stay. Somehow ended up here on the ground. Brother, help me up, I've fallen down. I know that I'll hurt the ones that I hold dear, the ones I love. Thought that I would find the answers, drinking till my feet felt numb, just like Father did when I was young. I don't know how I could be so dumb. I've been lost far too long. I can't see, I'm trapped in darkness. Life has turned its back on me, it seems. Brother, help me up, I've fallen down. Have you ever felt like someone who's meant to be somewhere else, caught inside a state of mind where nothing's really making sense? That's why I've been left here on the ground. Sister, help me up, I've fallen down. I've been lost far too long. I can't see, I'm trapped in darkness. Life has turned its back on me, it would seem. Brother, help me up, I've fallen down. Brother, help me up, I've fallen down.